I think a lot of guys make the mistake of wanting to get ass so bad or get the woman so bad, so they
You
come
said
up
ass?
ass. Yes, that's what it is. Let's just keep it the beam.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you
Get the
know,
bun. Yeah.
I'm not confused. Neither are you. But I had to tell some dude sometime, like, maybe if you just was like, like, shorty, you fine. I'm trying to be disrespectful, but I'm
Fact.
trying with you like that. I
Fact.
might be on that type of time where I'm like, I'm busy, I got stuff going on, but that's what I want to do too. Be
Thank you.
transparent.
Thank you. So is marriage like on the horizon now, or you just waiting till later in life for marriage?
Well, I'm single, so it can't be on the horizon.
I'm just
But
asking, is that something that you're, when I say on the horizon, is that something that you are intentional about right now, about
yeah,
getting married?
as far as dating is concerned, so what I believe, I spoke on it yesterday, but Lauren, when Nip died, she had said, he had said something to her like, we don't possess people, we experience them.
Hmm.
So what I like to do is go into situations intentionally, like saying, these are my values, this is what I want in life. Not saying, hey, I want to get married, I want to have 2 kids, what about you? Even though those questions come up eventually during conversation. But really, like I said, like, I'm into doing this, I got reading, I'm all about self-help, self-improvement, or those things.
Right.
Are you comfortable where you at, blah blah blah. And if we meet each other where we're at there, I don't want to waste nobody's time, because I'm about to, not that the clock matters, but I'm getting older and I would like to have a family. So I would like to
Hmm.
start building with somebody in that direction. I'm okay with casually dating too. Like, not really looking for nothing. I'm single right now, don't really got nothing going on. We could kick it, whatever. Cool. But I would like to find, not even find, I would enjoy the experience if it was, if it came in me and my person, found each other and we were on the same page and he wanted to get married one day and we're like, okay, we can work towards that.
So you're not pressed if you find the right person and that happens, then
No,
you
because
know
I'll be single too.
say what?
I will stay single rest of my life if I have
Yeah.
to. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
settling for no. Like, I believe I'm a hopeless romantic in a sense. Like, I believe in connections and like real love. I'm like that. I'm still listening to 90s R&B on a daily basis. That's what's playing on my phone. When I'm cleaning the house, when I'm driving the car. Oh, you see me at 7 a.m. on the morning
Hmm.
show. That I just go on my Instagram and I'll be posting videos, but I'm
Yeah.
listening to all the jams, jamming out, acting a fool. It's my pre-workouts fault. But like, no, I really am like a hopeless romantic. So I feel like that I should either be able to have what I want and what I deserve. And if I can't get that, I'm okay with not having it at all.
There you go. So what have you found, like, from your experience at the tender age of 29 years old? What have you found has been the biggest issue with guys in dating?
Intentions and transparency, like being transparent about their intentions, not being ready for a certain type of situation, but wanting what they want your cake and eat it too, kind of thing.
Hmm.
um
Okay.
uh maybe to some degree communication. um Maybe also traumas that haven't, like, I don't think it's a guy thing, I think it's a people thing, because it
Yeah.
could be on the other spectrum too. I think people need to start dealing with self, being real with self. Who am I? What do I want? Where am I going? How am I going to get there? And everything in between needs to align with that, and that includes the people you deal with. And if you're honest with yourself about who you are, then you can be honest with somebody else. But when you say
Right.
you don't know, when you got your facade going on, how can I expect you to keep it real with me?
Right. 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 Yeah, I asked that because, along with me asking you about your situation, you clearly said, shit, I'll stay single forever. And I can understand that, if the right person doesn't, come across, or you don't come across the right person, or fate doesn't see fit. But if everything was to align up, if this guy had come across your path previously, you would have gotten married. But at this point, do you feel like you're ready to get married? And I'm not asking that as a judgmental question. I'm just asking
With the right person, yeah.
with the right
so
person.
so so for me, like, I've had people that I've dated where you see this person and you don't see nobody else. Like, it don't matter.
Mm,
I can be at a party with Chris Brown's fine ass and I still don't see him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
I'm finna leave, y'all getting, it's getting a little bit late, I'll go home. y'all have fun type stuff. But for me, if I don't get that feeling and I'm still feeling like, maybe I want to see what this person talking about, maybe I want to see what that person talking about, it just depends. So I don't know if that was an indirect answer, but like with the right person, if I'm in love, yeah.
Have you
But
ever been in love?
several times.
Several times?
Mhm.
I like that as a you've been in love several times. Okay. And I'm glad I appreciate your honesty. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Being in love several, but it's just that you haven't and you think you would know. And let me get off that marriage stuff, but because you just said that you would know if that.
I know when a person is for me, like how I feel about them. Like when I'm all in with something, I'm all in with
Mhm.
it. That's all I see. It's like tunnel vision with that person. Like my friends will tell me all the time, like, don't be cutting people off because now you in love. I'm like, girl, this is my husband. We get married. This
Right,
is
right, right,
plan,
right.
But not everybody do I feel that way about. And I'll be real with that person. Like I really don't really like. I like you. I like talking to you. I like kicking it with you. But as of where I'm at with it right now, I don't want to commit to you.
Mm. Have
and
you
you
come
and you could
close?
choose that if you enjoy my space. I believe in equal exchanges of energy. So if I'm getting something from you and you're getting something from me, and there's a balance there and we're both happy with whatever that exchange is, great. But if you start feeling like your cup is empty and I'm not filling you back up, by all
Mm.
means, because that's what I'm gonna do. The second that I feel like my cup is not empty, what I'm gonna do is address it. Give you time and opportunity to decide whether or not that's a fact for you, or whether or not it's something you feel like you should or could change. And if you should decide not to,
I'm saying if you got a good personality, you a good, you got a silver tongue. You know what I'm saying? You got them
no.
words. You know what I'm saying? You got a good
Don't be just
personality.
coming out
What
here
you
trying to
say?
portray yourself as something though. It's the internal
Okay.
that will manifest into the reality. I have a good keen discernment. So it's only gonna take my clock will take 3 months. I'm gonna know for sure that at the most 30 days for usually, but 3 months is the longest it took me to peep somebody's foolery.
So you that 90-day representative thing that you follow, not follow, but that you believe in the 90-day representative.
I'm not even sure that I'm knowledgeable on the topic or if it's a thing that's out there, but it's just shown to be the case patterns, like being single and dating, where yeah, that is, it's real. Like within the 90 days, we could get on the phone and we could talk about who we are and what we like and what we do, but eventually if you're carrying a bag, eventually that motherfucker gonna get heavy and you're gonna have to take your mask off because you're gonna be sweating. So it just is what it is. And I think a lot of guys make the mistake of wanting to get ass so bad or get the woman so bad, so they
You said
come up
ass.
ass. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's just keep it the beam.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Get the fun. Yeah.
I'm not confused, neither are you. But I have to tell some dudes sometime, like, maybe if you just was like, like, shorty, you fine. I'm trying to be disrespectful, but I'm
Facts.
trying to fuck with you like that. I
Facts.
might be on that type of time where I'm like, I'm busy, I got stuff going on, but that's what I want to do too. Be
Thank you.
transparent.
Thank you.
What's the
B100.
the problem
Yeah.
is when you come up here like, oh my God, I could marry you. You're amazing. Just trying to gas. Oh, I do this. I
Facts.
like that. Can you read the word with me in the morning? Da, da. 3 months later, you falling off. Ain't no more morning word. Ain't no, because you're tired of doing that. Because that's not who you are. You don't wake up and do it on your own time. So now it's a job and you getting tired of keeping up with it. And it's why am I tripping that you're not doing it no more?
Mm, I can dig it. That's what you just said is what I be saying too as well. What you got dudes who basically just like, trying to go about getting some ass in a roundabout way. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm not, trying to lower you to just ask, but what I'm saying is based off what you just said
It
about
is
ass.
what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To go in that. So the 90-day representative thing is basically what you just said. When you meet somebody, you're meeting like their representative. You're not really meeting them. Then over time, usually around 90 days, is when you really get to see who they are, the characteristics, how they conduct themselves, things they like, things that they don't like, what ticks them off, what pisses them off, and stuff like that. So that's basically what you just said. That's
Makes
the 90-day representative is what I like to call, what other people like to call it too as well.
Yeah.
So honesty, fellas, honesty, man. what I always say. It's the not that it's mode one, but honesty for sure.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.